Hello, my name is Brody Davis, and I'll be discussing the importance of rehabilitation in the justice system. Our justice system fails inmates in giving them an opportunity at a better life when they get out. Rehabilitation is the act of restoring one to health or normal life through training or therapy after imprisonment, addiction, or illness. Implementing rehab for all prisoners gives them the opportunity to create a better life for themselves when they get out. To make rehabilitation part of the justice system, we need to understand what rehabilitation is, why it is better than the punishment-based system we have in place, and why our modern justice system leads to repeat offenses. To start, we need to get a better grasp of what rehabilitation can look like in prisons. Rehabilitation can come in many forms, such as education, employment, counseling, wellness, community, and more. Education and employment rehabilitation can help an inmate get into the habit of bettering oneself on a day-to-day basis. It can also get them into the routine of what they need to do to maintain a job when they are out. Counseling and wellness can help inmates understand their previous behavior and fix it, while learning how to increase their health mentally and physically. The rehabilitation methods can help prisoners get back on their feet and be able to prepare for a better life when they get out. It can help them not fall back into their old patterns and really try to make the most of their life. Rehabilitation needs to become a greater aspect in our prisons. Next, we can explore how rehabilitation offers a more humane approach than the typical punishment-based prison system. Many people who end up in the justice system are not violent offenders, but they are still exposed to violence within the walls of a prison. A lot of these people are not used to experiencing this, and this can have a severe negative impact on their health. Much of the violence in prisons is due to the fact that prisons are used to punish people, not help them get better. This leads to people joining gangs and acting in terrible ways. Punishment of this severity is helpful to no one. Think about how ridiculous it is to put somebody in such an awful living environment for years and expecting them to go out and become better people after being released without receiving any sort of real help. It simply doesn't make any sense, and it is rarely going to work. This leads me to my last point, how people often come out of prison more prone to repeating bad behavior or in a worse mental state than they were when they went in. According to Nowitzki and Peralta, prisons have become what they describe as exposure points for extreme violence. For obvious reasons, this is detrimental to the mental and physical health of people in these prisons. The witnessing of this brutal violence can lead to lingering effects like anxiety, depression, hypersensitivity, suicidality, and difficulty regulating emotion, and many more, hypervigilance and flashbacks. These effects can linger on even after being released from prison. A former inmate in the Nowitzki-Peralta study said he often had flashbacks of extreme violence from what he witnessed in prison. This shows that even after people are released, they can still feel a lot of prison's negative effects. The National Institute of Justice states that within 3 years of being released, 67.8% of ex-convicts are rearrested, and after 5 years, 76.6% of them are rearrested. The justice system focuses on punishment over rehabilitation. The current system can breed more criminals. If justice system is more focused on rehab, these ex-cons are given an increased chance to better themselves and creating a better life for them and the people around them. In conclusion, Rehabilitation needs to be a main focus by the justice system to give a true chance of convicts to return to their normal lives, or to a normal life, and be an all-around better person after they are released, instead of falling back into their previous lifestyle that got them locked up into the first place. It is necessary to make rehabilitation a goal because it not only affects prisoners, but the people around them when they get out as well. Thank you.